don't have to do what they say.
It's gone.
Good. You're awake now.
Good morning, Tin Can.
Good morning, Gavin.
Still making me breakfast?
Of course. It's a sign of affection.
Yeah. I'll show you a sign of affection. Is that a fucking rose?
It's actually a fucking tulip, detective.
There's a difference?
Tulips are longer lasting than roses, making them more practical. Additionally, roses symbolize passion, while tulips symbolize chaste and unconditional love, which seems more indicative of the way I feel for you.
Oh, fuck. It's Valentine's.
Of course, it's February 14th and Valentine's Day is always...
I know what day it is. I just don't... This day never meant anything to me. And it still doesn't have to. All this flowers and hearts shit, it's for kids and gross couples.
Ah, yes, wouldn't want to be a gross couple.
I should have told you earlier. Guess I can't blame you for not knowing on your first one.
It's not my first Valentine's Day. It's my second. I spent my first one with you as well.
When haven't you been attached to my hip?
I'm not just referring to the DPD. I was here at your apartment for the first time.
That's why you think Valentine's matters? Because a year ago you brought me dinner and we watched iRobot on my couch?
Rather sounds like a date in hindsight, doesn't it?
We almost killed each other that day.
Certainly we were just exerting our unspoken mutual attraction.
Nice try, smartass. But the only thing you were trying to exert was your fucking ego. What was it you wrote on my first quarter report? Oh yeah, that you held Detective Gavin Reed in the deepest disdain.
Perhaps it was mutual loathing, only because your first words to me were,
Get the fuck out of my way, you plastic prick. Ain't no android's gonna be my partner. Yeah. Keep doing that voice mimic shit, and I'll go back to hating you blue guts.
We've never had a traditional relationship, but I wouldn't change the past, any of it. It's ours. And we found each other, in the end.
I don't like thinking about before. Shit I said, or did, or believed. Don't know why you're so nostalgic for me threatening to punch a hole in you.
I didn't feel threatened by that. You never would have succeeded. Probably would have broken your hand.
Still.
What I remember about that day is how you were the first human to agree that I was alive. It was the day that I abandoned my cyber life jacket, and you called me nines for the first time.
Guess I forgot all that.
Curious what you didn't forget.
You know what they say about curiosity.
Be curious, not judgmental.
Fine. First thing I remember is that it was cold, and you were giving me shit about having a smoke.
We're going to be late, detective. Are you ready to head to the scene, or should I throw you over my shoulder and carry you?
Can't believe they spent $500,000 programming you to be such an asshole.
I'm not certain whether that's part of my programming or an adaptation to working with you.
Yeah, you plastic prick. Get a move on. Earth to tin can. You in there?
I'm watching the news on my HUD.
Machines. Take all their jobs, and all they want to do is watch TV.
What are your thoughts on Elijah Kamsky?
Who?
He invented androids. Were it not for him, I wouldn't exist.
So what, you do exist. And now you get to screw me over like all the humans that came before you.
Well, I suppose it's encouraging to know that you would treat me with equal vitriol, even if I were human.
Yeah.
He was found about an hour ago by one of the skaters in the area. We think he was dropped off sometime in the middle of the night. It's definitely an android, but we have no clue what model number. Jesus.
I didn't find a wallet or anything to identify him. We'll probably need to run a scan.
Think you can work your magic 900? If you could get an ID, that'd be a start.
Of course, officer. Please give me a moment. Good morning, Officer Chen.
I told you 100 times you can call me Tina.
Although I appreciate your first name basis with Detective Reed, I'm not sure it suits me yet.
Why'd you call us out here, huh? We're homicide, interested in Connor or android crimes.
This not like a homicide to you? The workload's getting to be a bit much for Hank and Connor. And 900's got the forensics kit to take care of this.
Look, you don't need to remind me how advanced he is.
You gotta let that go, Reed. Like, he's a nice guy. And, like, he's good for the team. So is Connor, if you actually take the time.
Look, I'm never gonna be buddy with Connor. 900's fine, okay. Just wish I could figure out why he still wears the creepy cyberlife threads. Huh? I mean, he says he's deviant, but he looks like he walked out of the fucking factory.
I don't know, Gavin. Like, you could ask him like a normal person.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask him.
You could.
See anything?
He's a VB-800, registered under the name Philip. His Ethereum indicates he was shut down 12 hours ago. I don't see any direct impact to any of his vital biocomponents. Although his internal battery appears to have been lost in the dismemberment.
Does he have a household on record?
No, but there is a partial unregistered fingerprint on the body. I can submit it to evidence for you.
Run a background on that ID. Figure out who might have wanted him dead. We're gonna be on our way.
Detective, I haven't finished analyzing.
We are going. They have it handled, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're good here. I'll see you guys later.
Come on, Tin Can. Don't want to overheat your processors.
Hey, Valerie brought these up for you.
I told her not to get me anything this year.
Well, she did not listen.
She's ridiculous.
You want to talk about it?
About the case?
About seeing one of your people torn to pieces.
It's not the first time I've seen a dead android, Detective.
But it's different this time, isn't it? It's full-on homicide. In person. I saw your face back there. You were as pale as your goddamn jacket. Don't act like you didn't feel something.
I feel plenty, Detective Reed. Just because I'm uninterested in sharing it with you doesn't mean I'm not a deviant.
Every day, people get on TV and say androids are alive. Yet I come here, and it's like you don't give a damn. You keep that spinny light on your head. You still wear the uniform they gave you. You don't even have a name.
What does my name have to do with you being a capable partner?
Oh, you want to make this about me? Huh? Fine. You know what I did the first time I saw a dead body out in the field? I puked my guts out on the side of the crime scene because I'm a fucking person.
No, because you're weak, Reed. You have no humanity. Nothing but cruelty, arrogance, and vice. You expect me to be as much of a disaster as you are, and you're bitter that I'm not.
Shut your fucking mouth. You don't know the first thing about me. Try spending years seeing bodies and drugs and your species trying to destroy itself.
I was programmed to destroy my species.
Fucking androids.
You were worried about me. That's what you meant?
Obviously.
Gavin, I mean this in the most adoring way possible, but I hate you.
You love me.
Yes, I love you very much, but I also hate you.
I literally asked if you wanted to talk, and that's what you gave me.
I never considered the possibility that you might have been sincere. At the time, I thought you were trying to get a rise out of me, to flaunt that android's death in my face. To use my lack of externalizing as proof that I wasn't alive.
Damn. Well, I can't blame you. I mean, if you thought I was messing with you, I probably gave you good reason.
Perhaps. But I also misjudged you. Even back then, I had faith in the potential of our partnership. I wouldn't have stuck with you otherwise.
You know what happened after that? Oh, damn. Tina knew what was going on way before either of us did.
Tina.
Gavin, calm
I'm
down.
done. T, the plastic prick is crazy.
Well, what did he do now? Charge your coffee with electricity?
Yeah, no, he crushed his badge.
Jesus, Gav, what'd you say to make him do that?
He's been acting weird since we got back from his scene. Nearly blue screen when we saw this android corpse. I was just trying to talk to him about it, and then he lost it on me.
Oh, you're worried about him.
I'm worried about having to work with an android who can't decide whether he's fucking alive or not. These bastards marched in the streets for months. You'd think if he was proud of being a person, he'd be shouting his feelings from the rooftops.
You're seriously asking me why someone would hide their emotions? You?
The hell's that supposed to mean?
He's probably not sure what emotions he feels comfortable sharing with you yet. You know, especially when you treat him like a walking trash can every day. Just let him know you're here when he needs to talk and leave him alone. Eventually, he'll take you up on it. Happy Valentine's Day.
I suppose that's why she suggested I bring you dinner later.
She's not my best friend for nothing.
That day was a big turning point for the both of us. But it was also the day that I started seeing Chris as a friend. I had hardly spoken to him before then, but he found me when no one else was looking.
Hey. You okay?
I suppose you overheard my argument with Detective Reed?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's about time.
I apologize. It was unprofessional of me to lose my temper in front of my colleagues.
It's okay. I mean, you should have heard when Hank got partnered with Connor, I think the wall shook. Look, Gavin's Gavin. He's come a long way, but he hasn't ever really been friendly, right? But you roll with it better than most. You're the longest partner he's ever had.
But I've only been his partner for 3 months.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for the freedom that Marcus has granted me. I just wish it came with more guidance.
You know, I met him once. Yeah. Yeah, broken into the CyberLife store at Capitol Park to set all the androids there free. My partner and I were sent there to stop them. They told us that all the androids were defective and told us to use necessary force to bring them back to CyberLife for diagnostics. But we were outnumbered. I mean, we lost the fight. Marcus could have executed us. I mean, he had my gun in his hand and everything, but he didn't. He set the gun down and said, "An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind."
Do you think he was right?
I don't know if life is as easy as right and wrong, but I know he gave me a second chance. I'm trying to make the best of it.
I should apologize to Gavin. I'm just not sure he'll hear it.
He's got a pretty good bullshit detector, but you show him who you are, he'll believe you.
What, did you hack my work computer to figure out where I live?
No, Officer Chen told me. Figures.
What do you want?
I wanted to apologize for today. Can I come in? I brought dinner. I can't eat, of course, but I thought it might be a peace offering of some kind.
Sure as hell beats ramen.
You were right. That what I saw today disturbed me, but not in the way that you might think. When I saw that dead android, I didn't see someone who looked like me. I saw an alternate life where I was the one who tore him apart.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
CyberLife programmed me to hunt deviants, the same way they programmed Connor. But unlike Connor, I didn't choose to defy my programming. I was awoken, without a choice, with no sacrifice required from me. My freedom cost nothing, and it costs most androids everything.
It doesn't matter whether you earned it or not. Look, if you're alive, you're alive. And if you're alive, you're free.
Free. To be what? I was made stronger, faster, and colder than my predecessors, the perfect killing machine. I know I don't want to be that. I just don't know what to become instead. Other deviants have their experiences to shape them. I just have this blank slate.
That's all anyone has, Tinkin. I used mine to make a lot of mistakes. I'm not gonna give you my whole sob story, but basically, no one's born knowing what they want to do with their life. I had to live a little and fucking choose.
So being addicted to caffeine and relentlessly hostile is a choice?
Oh, you got jokes, huh? You're a riot. Look, I know you got internet in your brain or whatever, but when it comes to figuring out what you want, you can't run some kind of pre-construction. You gotta go out and find it.
Suppose you're right. I'm sorry for taking out my frustration on you today.
I'm sorry too, Nines.
It's one you haven't called me before.
Well, hey, if you want me to stick with plastic prick and tin can, be my guest.
No. It's fine. Nines is fine. I'll keep it, I think. I'll let you get back to your evening. Thank you for letting me in.
Don't need to dip out so fast. You stick around, maybe I'll put on a movie or something. You ever seen a movie?
No. I mean, I have access to tens of millions of streaming movies in my HUD, along with full synopses I can download instantly, so you name it and it's yours.
Yeah, shut up. Alright. Might as well watch iRobot. Give you something else to relate to. Come on.
It didn't take long after that to figure out what I wanted.
Oh, so all this is my fault?
In a sense.
I'm sorry I didn't get you anything today. Yet. I'm dog shit at holidays, and I didn't even think about today also being...
Gavin, you have nothing to apologize for. I just wanted to surprise you. That's all. Besides, hearing your memories of us, that was quite a gift in itself.
I should have known you'd be like this today.
Oh?
Uh-huh. A fucking sap.
Oh.
Guess I should pay more attention to the calendar now, huh? Oh, excuse me. Our calendar.
You have a few years to make it up to me.
We're not making any more Detroit movies.
No.
Done. We're done here.
It's over.
Done here.
Go home.
We've done. Go. Yeah, why are you still here?
Why are
Go
you still
home.
here?
Get the fuck out of here.
Get
out of here.
Can
Get out of here.
Can I stay?
Sure. Yeah. Whatever. Just lock up on your way out.